going to be too strict. Harrison, do you want to say something?
Hi. Do you want to say hello?
Just say hello to everybody. Say happy.
Hello.
Oh, it's stage fright. Poor Harrison. Okay, Mark, can you take us off with the first speech? And I'll hold the torch then. So, let me introduce the father of the bride, Mark Dansborough. Very important job.
Okay, thanks, Phil. And you won't have to worry about me talking for too long because I'm not real big on public speaking either. Whenever I'm unsure how to do something, I Google it. And I must admit, on this occasion, I've Googled it. And my role, apparently today, is being the older statesman.
What?
My God, with my baby daughter getting married, I was already feeling quite old enough. Fortunately, Tara's mum, Leanne, is going to help me out, so I'll keep this short. And yes, I'm using paper notes to ward off senior moments, which I'm not short of these days. And if I mess this up, please blame Google. Here we are in Broome. What an awesome turnout to celebrate Nick and Tara's wedding. Nick's parents and many of his family and friends have travelled from the UK. Josh, unfortunately, Nick's nephew, is an exception. He's got exams at the moment and couldn't make it, but otherwise we've got pretty much all of the UK immediate Granger family, which is a magnificent effort. And us Aussies have done pretty well. More of Nick's family and friends, and Tara's family and friends, and their joint friends, have travelled more than 2,000 kilometres to get here to make this marriage great and memorable. And I believe it, and you're welcome to anybody that wants to deny this. I think Chris Sunners may have travelled the longest distance by a couple of miles.
No, 2 miles, I've Googled it.
Colin reckons someone else has trouble.
Yeah, Colin says he's Googled it and it's 2 miles more than the rest of the family. So I did some quick calculations and the distance travelled by all of you is around 600,000 kilometres. That's people kilometres.
Wow.
That's enough to send a person to the moon and halfway home again. That might be impressive, but that's all what we're doing here today is more important and more exciting. Well done, people. So, on behalf of Nick and Tara, I gratefully extend a sincere and warm welcome to you all. Thank you all very, very much for being here. Okay, Tara. There she is. Tara was born in February 1986. She was mostly pretty easy to bring up. She was sweet, loving, beautiful red hair, no major problems. But one little thing comes to mind. There was a minor mishap I remember from the mid-90s when Ryan, Bree and Tara had spent time with my partner Jenny and I in Mount Hawthorn for a weekend or school holidays or something. Jenny noticed a terrible smell coming from the wardrobe. On investigating, we found remains of uneaten, unwanted meals hidden away. And Tara, you can deny it all you like, sweetheart, but we found you at least partly guilty. Today, well, as we can all see today, Tara's gorgeous, loving, honest, hard-working and smart. Very close to the perfect daughter, I have to say. It's with much love and great pride that I can honestly say, thank you, Tara, for being my daughter, and thank you for giving me this special day. Nicholas.
Only Jill calls him Nicholas.
Sorry,
Only Jill calls him Nicholas.
that implies being chastised. Nick, I'm sorry. I met Nick in Edinburgh in 2007, roughly, while visiting Tara, who was holidaying in the UK and later Europe at the time. Tara had advised Nick of my instructions to her on leaving home.
Don't steal my speech.
Don't bring home a pommy boyfriend. She'd also given Nick the heads up that I meant it and that I was a grumpy old bastard. I sidled up to a very solemn-looking Nick and said in my best Aussie accent, "Feel like a beer, mate?" I'll remember that sigh of relief forever. We went to a pub. 10 years later, we still enjoy a laugh and a lager together. Thanks, Nick. Thanks for being a mate. Thanks for being Tara's bloke. And welcome to the family again. We've done this before. Nick's been around for quite some time. But this time it's official with the title of my son-in-law. Welcome, Nick. Okay, would you all please charge your glasses or what other drinking vessels you've got? And can I get, Ken, could you bring me a beer, please? Thanks, mate.
I'll suffer through that tolerance. Thank you.
You forgot that bit, didn't you? You forgot the bit about bringing drinks.
Yeah, I did.
I've tried to point my bottle at that now and then.
Yeah, I better put the glasses back there. Okay, we all got something to drink? Are we all ready?
Yes.
Nick and Tara, here's to a long, happy and healthy lives together. Look after each other and enjoy. Nick and Tara.
Here you go then.
Oh, now I can see. So, can you hear me?
We can hear you.
As like Mark, I would like to welcome you all here today to celebrate the great marriage of my baby. Sorry, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
I'd like to celebrate the marriage of my baby daughter Tara Renee to Nicholas Stephen Granger. Sitting here is beautiful. The weather is perfect. A little hot maybe. What a wonderful gathering of family and friends to celebrate this day, and of course it goes without saying the bride and groom look stunning. On Saturday night before Tara was born, I'd only selected a boy's name, as I was so confident that I was giving Ryan and Bree a brother. I'd been right the first 2 times. Why would I get it wrong this time? I was that evening watching the classic movie Gone with the Wind, and during the dialogue I heard The House of Tara. I thought to myself, I like that. Another Irish name to go with Ryan and Bree, plus short to go with the surname Downsborough. The following day, my mother and father returned from overseas and popped in. My mother said to me, "Your father has picked out a girl's name if you have another daughter." He fell madly in love with the red-haired Irish air hostess on the plane, and her name was Tara, so it came to be. Tara the following Thursday on 13 February 86 was born. Tara, like her older sister, was the perfect baby. However, unlike Ryan and Bree, Tara, until she was 18 months old, showed no interest whatsoever in crawling, walking or talking for that matter. She learned at a very early age that if she pointed and grunted, her brother and sister would fetch and do her beckoning. Has anything changed, Nick? However, once she found her voice, she became known as the motor mouth. She wanted to share everything in her life. Tara was a very happy child, always smiling, laughing, and through her school years she formed some wonderful friends, many of whom are here today. Tara's grown into a beautiful, striking young lady with hair that many would kill for. Like all of my children, I'm extremely proud of Tara, and in my mother's words, I am blessed. Tara's nana, my mother, is not here today, as unfortunately her health does not permit her to travel anymore. But she would be extremely proud of you, Tara, as all her grandchildren.
Woo! Keep going!
I met Nick for the first time on Thursday, the 15th of January 2008, approximately an hour after he had landed from the UK. We lunched at the Windsor Hotel, and I was amazed at how comfortable Nick appeared to be, and conversation flowed easily. The following day, I took Nick to Mandurah to enjoy the scenery and to start meeting my family. The oldest member first being Tara's great-grandmother, Rose Anderson Lee Brown, who was 96. We lunched in Mandurah and had a very enjoyable time. It was obvious that Nick had already envisaged travelling up the estuary fishing. So hence the relationship with Tara's family had begun. Tara and Nick lived with Bree and I for the next 18 months or so until they purchased their first home and their love of renovation began. Or should I say Tara? Or should I say Tara's love of renovations began? Nick, not so much. We've had a wonderful opportunity to meet Nick's family several times over the years, and it's a real joy to have them here today. Be assured that whilst Nick has relocated halfway around the world to be with Tara, he misses his family and gets greatly homesick. Before closing, I would also like to mention Tara's brother Ryan. Ryan loved his family and always said that he would fiercely protect his sisters. He was so looking forward to being here today with his children. Ryan and Nick immediately gelled and were able to foster a wonderful relationship with their love of fishing and boating. They had done fishing holidays together and they spent many hours discussing the perfect boat to catch the perfect fish. I think on many occasions, Ryan tried very unsuccessfully to try and convince Nick to mortgage his life away to purchase a ridiculously expensive boat. I think Tara made sure she put an end to that. Ryan was a huge present in all our lives and his absence is forever with us. Thank you, Nick, for providing such love and support to Tara, particularly over the last 14 months. Tara, Ryan will always be your big brother. Nick, Ryan will always be your brother-in-law who loves fishing. I know that he sends his love and best wishes for every happiness to you both. As Ryan would have said if he was here, hey Bloodnut, let's get this party happening. May you all enjoy the evening and may there be much laughter. Thank you.
Oh, thank you, Len. Great speech. Great speech. Okay, so now we move on to the other side of the family. It's time for the Granger boys to make their speech.
This will be some definite catching up of time.
Yeah, so we'll make up a bit of the time now. The first of those is the father of the groom and my brother, Steve Granger.
Well, so as I said, this was definitely going to be brief, but I'd just like to say thank you to everybody coming here and making such a great day of it for Nick and Tara. We've really enjoyed it. It's been brilliant having both families together and all the friends and everybody getting up to this beautiful place here in Broome. Immensely proud of him. We're all proud of him. I know his mum is. The rest of us are all very proud of him. The rest of his family. Proud that he's managed to bag somebody as glamorous and gorgeous as Tara. Looked a little bit in doubt for a few years, but he got there. One of the I've always been proud of Nick and always been proud of all your kids, obviously, but one of the proudest moments I ever remember is a session in a pub when, in defending his sister's honour, his brother Adam managed to take a punch from some random guy, and then Nick stepped straight in, and then he's scrapping down the street just sorting that guy out. To me, that is looking after your family right from the start.
It didn't end well.
Pardon? You what?
The intentions are good, but it didn't end well.
It didn't end well, no, but the intentions were all good.
Becky came out with us that night and she said, I'm going to come out with the Grangers more often. That was great.
Well, I know for a fact he'll look after Tara, but he won't have to get in such scrapes doing it. And really, that's about it, really. I just want to say, best wishes to you both. We have a long and happy life together, and just enjoy it. Live your own life, but just enjoy it. Thanks very much.
All right, so we've got one to go. And it's the other Granger coming up to finish us off today. The groom, Nicholas Granger.
Come on, boy.
Oh, looks like Tara's coming as well. A little late.
So every good speech starts with a disclaimer. There's a chance I will have to stop again.
Just breathe.
I'd read it, but I can't read your writing.
We both just want to thank everyone who's here tonight.
Breathe.
Maybe you're pregnant.
Cheers, Amy. That helped. Anyway, that's got me back in again. So we just want to thank everyone, whether you believe it or not. Every single person here today has played a part in Tara and I being here where we are. So you may think that you're here as a friend of family or a partner of friends and family, but without the support you show them, they wouldn't be able to show us the support and love they do. So everyone here tonight is here for a reason, and thank you. Every wedding has people that we do want to hear who aren't, and everyone here tonight has people they wish were here and they aren't. So if you do have a glass, please lift it, and that's for people you want to be here, we want to be here, that aren't here. So
Absent friends.
absent friends, and I forgot my beer, so I can't do it. But
All right, we've got it.
But yeah, everyone's got those people, so have a drink to them. It amazes you that even if you all came from Broome, I can't believe people would give up their night to come and spend some time with us tonight. So, why not? Well, the fact,
free beer?
but I know, and there's free beer and stuff. But we're pretty humble people, and it amazes me that people would give up their night. Never mind fly all around Australia, UK, Europe. It's unreal. I'm not going back in there in my lifetime, I'll be honest. Especially not when my missus is here. So it's truly humbling that people would give up their time to come. I can't believe it. Family thank yous. Mum and Dad, Leah, Adam, Associated Tribes, there's too many to mention because there's about 6,000 of you, but there's Colin and Sarah. You are both part of the family, whether you think it or not, so I know you do, but I'm just confirming it, you are. The Aussie lot, especially Anne and Bree, Mark and Jenny, it was unreal. I was very nervous about coming out here. Tara and I had no real ideas what we were going to do, where we were going to live, what was going to happen, so... And again, back to Mark's speech, don't bring a pommy back. I'd heard about that about 8 times, and I was very, very nervous about that. And then I walked into the pub, he smashed a beer, I was like, yep, done. All in. So yeah, the whole lot. There's obviously Ken and Linda, Mark and Jenny, the Brad and Megan and the girls. The girls, special mention to the girls tonight for doing the flowers. Moni, Laura.
You're amazing.
Perfect.
Thank you.
Just the whole Aussie family, so the whole lot. And you might think Aussie people here might think they're friends, but no, you are all family. The reason you're here tonight is we class you as family. But no, I'm not talking about Ken and Linda. It's the whole lot of you here from Australia. We do class you as family. And you've made it very easy for Tara and I to be where we are tonight, so thank you. Aussie Grangers. Phil, Jay and the girls never lived with another set of Grangers. There's a lot of love from Freo, and that's been a huge support to us as well, so thank you. Bridesmaids tonight, Jess and Bree. So they've looked after Tara there. They've looked after today, they've looked after tonight, but they've also looked after her for a long time before, and hopefully they'll look after her for a long time from now. She'll look after you, you look after her. It's amazing. Jess, Bree, wherever you are, don't know where you are. Thank you. Biggest thank you of all, Tara. She is just ace. She's just ace. And, like, here we go.
Take a deep breath.
Love you more than you'll know, and I can't wait to see what we get up to next. Thank you.
There goes the torch. So that's it with the speeches. Thank you, Nick. That's it. One final round of applause for the bride and groom. Great job, love you both. So that's it. That's the formalities just about over. Oh no, it isn't. I'm wrong. There is one more thing.